insurance multi-level marketing agencies that scam insurance agents to the point to where these people, these recruiters and agency managers are literally doing harm. I mean, a lot of it too, to most of these agents. And why these agency managers and recruiters say and do some things that are just horribly unethical. Before we get into it, if you'd like a copy of both the I Am Your Policy and the 8 Reasons Seniors Purchase Final Expense Insurance, stick around till the end of the video and I'm going to show you how to get both of these dudes for yourself. That way you can use them during your final expense and or life insurance sales presentation. And yes, please like this video and subscribe if you're new. We're putting out insurance sales content and final expense sales training videos like all the time. Years ago, when I was pretty new to the industry, I reached out to an insurance agency who on their website claimed that they had the best life insurance leads in the industry. When I called in and spoke to a recruiter, he assured me that getting leads that were both exclusive and in my local area would not be an issue. I'd like to invite you to leave a comment below. Have you ever been manipulated by a recruiter? Have you ever purchased leads that you thought were a complete waste of time and money? The negative aspect of working with that agency and recruiter, you know, the one with all the leads, was that A, I would have to put all my insurance contracts with this agency, and B, they worked like a pyramid scheme, and I kind of knew it too. I mean, at the end of the day, my first year commissions with the main products would start at 55% and end up going up with production. You know, they were using the carrot on the stick. My biggest mistake at the time was that I didn't get it in writing. You know, the fact that they would release my contracts if things didn't work out. My bad. Well, again, I was new and I didn't know better. Lesson learned. 3 months later, after I had jumped through all their hoops and even participated in the recruiting events and multi-level manipulating brainwashing sessions, this cult-like multi-level marketing agency based out of Burlington, North Carolina, had literally only provided me with one exclusive lead. I was told by the upline, you know, the recruiter guy, that the exclusive leads were just not available near me. Sorry, but they would give me all the AIDS leads that I could ever want and for free, you know, and that way, you know, I could sell. Thing was, these leads were completely illegal. The whole deal is, you know, TCPA laws require us to run the leads through the DNC, the do not call list, like every 60 to 90 days, which as a new agent, I had no idea about. I really didn't. So of course, you know, this manipulative creep and his people, none of them ever said I needed to do that. And before I conclude the story, I just want you to know that I am going to make a point. It's coming, and I'm going to address the why. That's very important too. So hang in there. So here I am, 3 months into working under this company, and my commission level was like super unethically low. Of course, you know, I didn't know that at the time. I mean, it kind of, I guess in a sense it was fair because they were giving me free leads, but it was all based on a lie. It still wasn't cool. The recruiter slash upline had misinformed me about the availability of exclusive leads. Right? So I had jumped through all their hoops, spent my time and money going to the manipulative brainwashing sessions, and here's the kicker. When I asked to be released, the recruiter said he couldn't do that. Want to know why? Because, and his exact words, at least maybe I'm paraphrasing, was that that isn't something that we do. So the question is why? Why lie to me from the start? And then months later, after I had only made like a few sales, why not just do the right thing instead, you know, of not releasing me? You know, all they had to do is release me. Instead, they made a total enemy out of me. I mean, if it was a mistake, oops, we thought the leads were there, but they're not, and you know, the recruiter just didn't know better, then why not obviously do the right thing, the obvious right thing, and let me just move my contracts elsewhere? And the only answer that I have is that these low-life scumbag multi-level marketing insurance agencies, they just don't care. At least not this one based out of Burlington, North Carolina. The one that's been around for a very long time, that's for sure. They'll take every penny that they can get from you and your hard work and will be more than happy to see that you live under a bridge before they'll actually do the right thing. And that's the attitude I got. Again, why? My only real straight answer is that I honestly believe that they truly don't know right from wrong. Now hold on. I know this sounds like pretty harsh words, but there's actually a lot more. it gets ugly too. When you went to their meetings, they closed the meeting / brainwashing session, which is really what it was, with a prayer. Yeah, they prayed. We all prayed. I mean, think about it. These guys use every technique possible, including religion, to recruit and make money. And at the end of the day, we're so broken and potentially, I mean, when you think about religion, I think evil, that the last thing they did was the opposite of what I had heard in their meetings. In other words, what would Jesus do? I can assure you, Jesus wouldn't have done what they did. Look, I am sorry if this video is rubbing you the wrong way. And just to be clear, in no way am I anti-religion. Again, it is my opinion that using religion for personal gains and wealth while harming other people, which is 100% what these guys did, is evil. And look, if you're new to the industry, this type of behavior, I hate to say it, but it's common. Unfortunately, what is even worse is that the multi-million-dollar insurance carriers, the big companies that we're selling the insurance for, will ignore this type of behavior if the agency is bringing them in millions of dollars, which is what these low-life scumbags have done over and over and over for years and years and years. Sadly, multi-level marketing insurance agencies all over the country are doing stuff like this. Agent after agent being harmed due to the misinformation being spread by the agency recruiters, owners, and managers. And some agents are losing everything due to these unethical and, like I said, evil scam artists. You know, it really stinks the way that they do business. I mean, the whole idea is they sell you on a dream that probably isn't going to come true. And that's really what they're doing. You need to know something about yourself before you get involved with one of these companies. And do your due diligence and research any agency that you might be considering working with. And don't become a victim. Follow your heart. Follow your instincts. Use your common sense. If something doesn't seem right, it's not. Trust me, it's not. If you'd like a copy of the I Am Your Policy and the 8 Reasons Seniors Purchase Whole Life Insurance, just email me at doug@ufesonline.com. If you'd like more information on working with me on our remote final expense sales platform, just shoot me an email at that same address. As always, when you put the needs of your clients first and do the right thing, everything else will usually fall right into place. Now get off that couch and go do something good for someone else today. Happy hunting.